Canada is known for its commitment to human rights and providing protection for individuals who are fleeing persecution, war, or violence. If you are seeking asylum in Canada, this guide will help you understand the application process, eligibility requirements, and what to expect after you've made your claim. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may benefit from this crucial information. By sharing, you'll help spread awareness about how asylum seekers can find safety in Canada. 1. Who can apply for asylum in Canada? To apply for asylum in Canada, you must meet certain criteria. The Canadian government grants asylum to individuals who are classified as convention refugees or persons in need of protection. Convention refugees. People who are outside their home country and are unable to return due to a well-founded fear of persecution based on race, religion, political opinion, nationality, or membership in a particular social group. Persons in need of protection. People who are already in Canada and cannot return to their home country because they would face the risk of torture, risk to their life, or cruel and unusual treatment if they were to return. 2. How to make an asylum claim. There are two primary ways to make an asylum claim in Canada. A. At the port of entry, POE. You can make an asylum claim when you arrive at any port of entry in Canada, such as an airport, border crossing, or seaport. Upon arrival, inform a Canada Border Services Agency, CBSA, officer that you wish to apply for asylum. The officer will ask you for your documents, including your passport or travel document, and you will be required to complete an asylum eligibility interview to determine if you are eligible to make a claim. Inside Canada. If you are already in Canada, you can apply for asylum by submitting a claim to the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC office. Complete the application package available on the IRCC website. Submit the required forms and documents in person or by mail to an IRCC office. You will then be asked to attend an eligibility interview to determine if your claim can proceed. 3. Eligibility requirements. Not everyone who applies for asylum will be eligible. You may not be eligible to make an asylum claim in Canada if you have been granted refugee status in another country and can return there safely. You have previously been denied refugee status by Canada. You have been convicted of a serious crime or are deemed a security risk. You entered Canada through the U.S. under the Safe Third Country Agreement. This agreement requires most asylum seekers to claim asylum in the first safe country they arrive in, meaning you may not be eligible to apply for asylum in Canada if you arrive through the U.S. 4. Required documents and forms. When applying for asylum, you must provide various forms and documents including application forms. Complete the necessary forms available from IRCC or CBSA. Identity documents, passport, birth certificate or other travel documents. Proof of persecution. Any evidence that supports your claim of persecution, such as police reports, medical records, or newspaper articles. Personal information. You will need to provide detailed information about yourself, your family, and the circumstances that led to your decision to seek asylum. 5. The asylum claim process. Step 1. Eligibility interview. Once you submit your claim, an IRCC or CBSA officer will interview you to determine if you are eligible to make a refugee claim. If eligible, your case will be referred to the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada, IRB, for a hearing. Step 2. Biometrics and security screening. You will need to provide biometric information, fingerprints and a photo, and undergo a security screening to ensure that you do not pose a threat to public safety in Canada. Step 3. Refugee hearing at the Immigration and Refugee Board, IRB. The Refugee Protection Division, RPD, of the IRB will schedule a hearing where you will present your case in detail. This is your opportunity to explain why you fear returning to your home country and to provide evidence to support your claim. During the hearing, a decision maker will ask you questions about your claim. You may be represented by a lawyer or legal representative. you may need to bring witnesses or additional documents to strengthen your case. Step 4. Decision. The IRB will decide whether to accept or reject your asylum claim. If your claim is accepted, you will be recognized as a refugee or protected person and can apply for permanent residency. If your claim is denied, you may be asked to leave Canada, but you may have the option to appeal or apply for a judicial review. 6. What happens after your claim is approved? If your asylum claim is accepted by the Immigration and Refugee Board, you will be granted protected person status, allowing you to remain in Canada. After receiving this status, you can apply for permanent residence, which provides more stability and allows you to live and work in Canada permanently. A. Permanent residency application. To apply for permanent residency, you must fill out the permanent residence application package for protected persons available on the IRCC website. Submit the required documents and pay the applicable fees. Once approved, you will become a permanent resident of Canada and will have the same rights as other permanent residents. 7. What happens if your claim is denied? If your asylum claim is denied, you have several options depending on your specific situation. Appeal to the Refugee Appeal Division, or AD. If eligible, you can appeal the decision within 15 days. Judicial review. If you are not eligible to appeal to the RAD, you can request a judicial review of your case through the Federal Court of Canada. Pre-removal risk assessment, PRRA. If all other options are exhausted, you may be able to apply for a pre-removal risk assessment, which evaluates whether your life would be in danger if you return to your home country. 8. Legal representation. While you can apply for asylum without legal help, it is highly recommended to have a lawyer or legal representative to guide you through the process. Legal professionals can assist with preparing documents, representing you at the IRB hearing, and ensuring that your rights are protected throughout the process. Applying for asylum in Canada is a complex process, but it provides an opportunity for individuals fleeing danger to seek protection and rebuild their lives in a safe environment. If you are considering applying for asylum, understanding the process and being well prepared is crucial to your success. If this guide helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who may be in need of this information. By sharing, you'll help raise awareness about how to apply for asylum in Canada